Okay, hi guys, it's Jamie here, and today I thought I'd make a video because I tried to record a video on Monday and it didn't go so well because I couldn't think of anything to really record about, or that was worth recording. And if it was worth recording, it probably wasn't something I wanted to make public. Anyways, today's video is going to be about, basically my school year in a rerun, basically. I'm not going to mention every single little freaking part of it, just because that would mean mentioning a lot of things, and certain things which are just too special to mention. But anyways, my year was awesome. Like, at the beginning of it, I was really depressed and everything because I got my heart broken over the summer, as most of you know, and I just didn't understand it because that was the first time I ever really felt any kind of internal pain, like, not like life-threatening, but I mean, like the kind of pain you feel like when you felt so strong about something, you felt like you had it wrapped around your finger, and then you realize that they didn't choose you, so kind of makes you feel like really small and totally irrelevant to the whole rest of the world. But then you go and you meet new people and they make you feel worthwhile again. That is a quote from The Holiday, which is an awesome movie. You should definitely check it out. And it's amazing because I'll be a freshman next year, and that's kind of scary to think about, considering that, that's kind of going to be so weird, like, in the next 4 years, that all my friends and me are going to be, like, we're going to be out of school, and we don't have to go back to school if we don't want to. You don't have to go to college, but I want to go to college just because with the career I want, it's kind of a necessity to go get a degree for it so people actually take you seriously. But this year, like, when I came back, I met a new friend, and I don't even really know if we're friends anymore just because he doesn't talk to me that much. Then again, he has made some new friends of his own, and I guess we were kind of both just there for each other when, like, we really, really needed it and stuff, because at that time, I wasn't, like, going to mess around and stuff, because I just didn't want to feel any more pain. And also, anyone who I talk to now was currently, hate using this word, but wasn't available to be talking to, or wasn't in a way, or wasn't in a stage in life where you would want to go and talk to them, And then things happened, and I guess they felt that same pain too, because some of them did some stupid stuff, like they broke up with one person and then instantly went on to the next person, and then legit, one of the times was probably not their fault. Like, they didn't want to break up, but ended up doing so anyways. But some of them, they just realized that there's really no connection here. We're better off as just friends, And also for the fact that this year my brother will be graduating, and this is the little, like, tassel thing that hangs on the hat. It's certainly not on the hat right now because it's just easier to do that, and it has a little 2016 bead on it because that's the year it is now, and the year is graduating. And it's just so weird because he will not be at home because he's going to go live on campus, and so it's going to be so weird with not having him around and stuff. But the fun part is I have the ideas that I'm going to go to football games and actually be able to, like, go walk around with people, because I made, like, 5 truly amazing friends this year. I'm just going to give you their initials because I would rather not give you them their names because I don't know if they'd want me to. R, R, G, A, and C. And then there's technically J too, but he wasn't around for a long period of time, so I kind of forgot to mention him. But anyways, yeah, if you're a real brain reader, then you'll know who I'm talking about, but, anyways, today was field day, and it was kind of weird, because normally field day is, like, our last day, like, official last day, and this year it isn't, because we have the Washington trip, which I'm not going on, obviously, because the group that is going is leaving, like, probably right now, and I wish I was going, because then I could, hang out with people who I really want to hang out with and stuff. But I have an idea of how to get that to work out anyways. And it's just going to be so weird because I'm trying to figure out what exactly we're doing the next 2 days while they're gone, because it's going to be extremely boring. Because I'm telling you, a large amount of the 8th grade is, like, not going to be there tomorrow. Like, they're going to be gone and stuff. It's going to be kind of sad, too, because, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the people who I talk to a lot are not going to be here tomorrow. And it's funny because it's like, the funny part is the fact that legit they're only really going to be there for like 1 day for sure, because they got to travel there and it's going to take them all darn night to travel, and then they're going to be traveling the next day too, and they're going to get there really late at night, and so there's really only 1 day they're actually spending there. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but and then, okay, I'm going to move on to this because it's going to be urging me the entire rest of the video. I got my yearbook today, and this is what it looks like. I think it looks so pretty. It's got my name on it in my homeroom, obviously. Because, like, it's not high school, so it's like, they don't embroider your name into the cover of it. And it's just really cool to look back on a lot of these things, because as much of a year as I thought it was going to be, like, I truly thought this year was just not going to go right because of what had happened over the summer, and I just felt like that was like a bad omen, like nothing was going to go right. And some things didn't go right, but one major thing ended up turning out the way I wanted it to. And it will. We're working on it. But I'm just really excited this summer to go to Kings Island with a bunch of my friends and everything. Specifically one person, but I will not say who, obviously. And, okay, the thing that was, like, really special to me was the whole yearbook signing, because some people just wrote their names, and others of them went out on a limb and, like, wrote me really sweet messages and stuff. I'm not going to read any of them, I'm just telling you that, because it's, like, I don't want to give it away, because that's just, like, that's my, like, precious and stuff. That's, like, this is, like, my prized possession right now. And the funny thing is, like, about, the yearbook is that, they actually give you, like, these little, like, news things, at the back of it, like, telling you, like, everything that went on this this school year and stuff. But yeah. And it's just like I love yearbooks, like especially this yearbook I'm gonna cherish the most. And then maybe not. Depending on how certain things go in the next couple years. And I hope not much changes, you know? Like some things obviously I want to change a little bit, but I mean not in big ways, just in the normal ways. Um because it's like I feel like when you're in school, it's like you don't like going there because you have to learn stuff and you don't understand why you need to learn why a light bulb turns on and off. That's like my least favorite subject ever, as I have explained before. Science, it's like, okay, here's what I mean. It's a light bulb. It turns on, it turns off. If it doesn't turn on, I know something's wrong with it and I must take it out and put a new one in. If it is turning on, then awesome, meaning I still have power, so I don't really care too much about what the heck goes on to make the actual light bulb, like, glow and stuff. And then, even though there's like a lot of people who I didn't actually talk to this year, it's just nice to have this one. Because like in the next 4 years, like I'm going to get all my yearbooks for high school just because that's kind of a major thing to get. Okay, here's the funniest part, okay. I had people signing like the back and like the pages in the front and in the back because they were blank. And there's like a little autograph thing right there. That was the funny part about it because no one actually used this. Like, I know one of my friends did, but not many people. Which was okay, though. And then it was awesome because I was actually in one of the photos, like, in the, what do you call, like, you know how they have those pages where they're just, like, collage of photos from different parts of the year? I was actually in one of them this year, so that was cool, because in the last couple years, I wasn't in many of them. Granted, last year, I don't know for sure, because I didn't get it, so, yeah. That's funny. It's so funny when you see people get cut off in videos and just, okay, ignore what I just said there. I don't even know what I just said. And, like, I was so happy when we did the yearbook signing because I got, like, every person that I wanted to get to sign my yearbook. And there was one particular person, again, but I'm not gonna say them. Let's just say they make me really happy, okay? And it's like, I'm gonna cherish the next 4 years, like, for real, just because, I may not be the most hip girl in the world, but I do try. And, like, the next 4 years are pretty much, like, the ones you want to enjoy the most, because I kind of feel like you go through all of school thinking, like, I want to get out of here so badly, I don't want to have to wake up so early in the morning to go learn things that I'm not even going to remember 15 years from now. But after 4 years in high school and you become a senior and you're going to graduate that year, you literally feel upset because of it. Because you realize I'm not coming back again, I'm not going to come into school again. This unless you become a teacher and you get a job at the school, but most people don't do that. Anyways, and because it's like the next 4 years are going to be the most enjoyable years for you, trust me, I know this, because in the first couple years, you're just learning a lot of things. And then in the 4 years of high school, you do learn things, but you have fun doing them, And also for the fact that there's a lot of things to do outside of school. Like, there's like sports and there's the football games every Friday night. That's what I love about when you come in the fall, because that's what makes you know like the school year has really started when football games come around. And I just love going to football games because, I don't know, it gives me a sense of community, It's like one thing that brings majority of the community together. And also because I get to see a bunch of my friends there too. Even though some of them are quite timid and stuff. And some of them can be a little creepy and over dramatic. And then others of them are just like extremely sweet. And like, I don't know. All I know is that this year was probably the best year of school for me. Even though I had a bunch of times where I was not in the best of crowds. And like, I wasn't even trying to be in this crowd. It just sort of happened. And I got in a bunch of trouble because of it. Not in the school, I mean, I didn't get trouble at the school. I got like in trouble as in the people that I was hanging with like were mean to me, and that was the trouble I was dealing with. And literally that made me think the year was just going to be awful, and I just wanted it to end so badly. But then I realized that the group of friends that I was always so like, they're a little too weird, they're not like everyone else. And then I realized that's the group I fit into because I'm not like everyone else. I don't start drama wherever there is drama. I'm not that big into cheerleading. And the only sport I'm really good at is soccer, which they don't even have a school team for it in the junior high, so that was kind of a bummer because it's like, like basketball and football get pep rallies, and the volleyball team does too. And the wrestling and the golf and all those people get to join in the pep rally. And the soccer people don't, because there is no soccer team for the junior high. There is a league for Little Miami. If you do go to any of the schools lower than the high school, there is a league, LMYSA, or Little Miami Youth Soccer Association. That's what I played for a good 3 years now. And next year I'm going to try out for the soccer team, the high school one. But if I don't make it, I won't be totally upset, just because even though I do love playing soccer and stuff, and it's the one sport that I'm good at, and I could play it and everything, and I could maybe get an idea of what it's like to score a goal, because in these 3 years I've not scored a goal once. But I know girls who went 5 years and didn't score a goal, and they scored a goal in their last game of the season. And I came close to scoring one, and it was a little depressing when I didn't make it, just because I want to make one so badly. I don't want to make one when it's not even going to count for something, because that happens all the time. When I play soccer with my little cousins, it's kind of like, and so what? It's not doing anything for me. Um, but if I don't make it, it's going to be fine because my aunt told me that when you get in the high school level, it gets a little bit more dirty. I mean as in rough and violent, and you can get injuries from it and stuff. And like injuries that are going to take physical therapy to heal from. And I have never broken a bone in my life. I have had dental issues. That was not my fault, though. I had to wear caps for a long time, but I've got clean, healthy teeth now. And, yeah. So, well, I got way off topic there, but, let's just, in conclusion, my year was amazing. And if I could thank every person who made it as special as it was, I really would. And that includes teachers and my friends and stuff. And people who just made me feel like there was a point to me, like made me feel like I really do have a place in this world, because for a long time I never really felt like I had belonged anywhere, to be honest with you, because I was just so different from everybody else. Like, I wasn't thinking about boys at the time, I wasn't thinking about them in like the 7th or 6th or even 5th grade. I wasn't thinking about them then. It never crossed my mind at all. Like, maybe in 7th grade a little bit it did, but not as big as it did this year. Well, that's kind of normal anyways, just because we're going into high school, so hormones start kicking in. And I never really did think about makeup too much. I just didn't understand why it was such a big deal. And the thing is, I don't really wear makeup that much. I do have makeup. I have blush, foundation, and nail polish, but I don't really wear it that much. I'll wear it occasionally, or when I have the energy to do it when I wake up. And like, I never really thought about like, oh, these two people broke up, and these two people got together. I never really thought about that. I didn't focus on everybody else. I just focused on me for the most part. And yeah. So anyways, I really do hope the rest of the next 6 days goes really well and stuff, and hope it all ends well. So, thank you guys for watching, and I want to tell you something, that even if you are an oddball, a wallflower, a weird girl, and you sit over there in the corner during recess, or you wear crazy clothes half the time, I want you to know that it's nothing to be ashamed of. Trust me. It's what makes you you, and that's awesome. And it's more admirable that you'd be yourself than act like everybody else. Because telling you the truth, I'm pretty sure a majority of people in this world don't act like themselves around most people. They act all perfect and stuff because that's the way they feel like the people want them to act. But no, if like you were to talk to me, I would want you to be yourself. I wouldn't want you to be like, like preppy if you're not preppy, because I myself am not preppy. I wear t-shirts, blue jeans, shorts, gym shoes, sneakers. And I do wear dresses. I have quite a few dresses, but I don't wear them that often. And like, I play soccer, and I like, when I go shopping, Shopping, it's a fun thing to do, only when you're the one picking out the clothes. And also, I like drawing, I like video games, I like scary movies, I'm as far away from a girly girl as you could possibly get. And being a tomboy isn't a bad thing either, Not everyone agrees with it. Most people think that girls should act like girls and boys should act like boys, and there should be no tomboy where a girl does boyish things. But, it's nothing to be ashamed of, it's just who you are. And people should respect that, and if they don't, then don't talk to them, Because they're definitely not worth your time if they're treating you like that. And trust me, I understand that too, because I have a specific person who was such a jerk to me this year, but I don't talk to him anymore. Or at least, if I do, it's not by choice. But anyways, yeah, that was my year, and it was awesome. And I want to thank you guys for watching this. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. And if you would like to see more of my videos, or more videos like this, please subscribe and or leave a comment down below. And thanks. And I will possibly maybe see you tomorrow. Bye guys.